Right, friends, welcome back to the room. Possibly one of the last times. As I said in the last episode, just did some offline grinding to get the colony, get the colony into a spot where I'm finally ready to attack these two cities. Tosai, Raptor's Castle by the Field. We're gonna hit Tosai first. Get these fires out, person treated. Everyone has full steel armor and a composite longbow. Sheep, don't need any sheep, forget about them. Oh yeah, in the time since you've been gone, we've got a little chicken coop going. Got ourselves 20 horses, 9 out of the 20 chickens that I want. One of our cats died. Got some sheep, but they're already set to auto slaughter, so nothing to worry about there. Burns treated. Alright, let's do this. We are going to attack that place. Everybody's coming along. Leave the chickens behind. What? Where are my horses? What? That's just bloody typical. Why are the horses not showing up in the caravan production? And I can get in there. I can see them all here. What? Oh, you know, you can't use horses if you're actually attacking somewhere. Is that it? Weird. If we say form caravan to the spot next to it. Well, whatever. Probably just the game breaking down now with all these mods. We don't have any mass. What? Going on? So that's all of the leather bedrolls. There's 20 of us going, so we'll take, let's say, 40 treated herbal medicine. 20 of us, 1,000 pemmican all to do it. And we will, I need to take bison wool actually. Like 200 of it for building sandbags when we get there. All the bison wool. And beers. For regulating our mood. It's so weird that all of a sudden the horses don't show up. What the hell? Oh, there's one mare. Oh, because it's all 20 mare. Good lord, I'm dumb. I was totally expecting to see the long list of animals. Jesus, I'm stupid. Never mind. All the pemmican, that's plenty of food. Plenty of herbal medicine. There are bandages, why not? A beer, take some cigarettes as well. Everybody's going along. While we're gone, the cats have plenty of kibble. Cock already. Hoping this caravan will form before nighttime hits. Should do. We're not having to carry all that much. It's mostly just the pemmican. The bedrolls should be packed quite quickly. Wait a second. I need to make sure everybody has longbows equipped. Longbow. Like we're good with longbows. Shoot frenzy, excellent. Exactly what we want right before we go into a battle. Yeah, off they go. Okay, so the drawbridge is up. Keep our little kid safe. That's all indoors. Good luck, brave colonists. They'll crush our enemies. Don't care about. Everybody should be camping out in the world map. World doesn't make sense. It can't get into the base. Actually, really cool to look at the base now that it's finished. Wood growing here, tanks, there's the graveyard, southern growing fields, the full northern growing fields, horse pen with the horse barn, the granite trees, boiling and producing wood, little coop there, stuff. Big barracks, the sauna, bathroom. This was meant to be a throne room, but this mixture of mods actually means that the royalty mod doesn't work. Open storage, brewery, hospital, living room, kitchen, butchery, outdoor kibble and bone marrow extraction, workshops, of course, which combination workshop and barracks, prison barracks, that is. Freezer for corpses. Lovely base. I'm very happy with it. Check back in at about 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Once that caravan gets moving. So as soon as we actually hit the area to attack, I need to take a look and see what the range is. Composite longbows, how far do they shoot? 41. So we'll see where the enemy base is and say that's the base. So planning, we will like measure, say 40. That's about as far as we can shoot. We will make an area where everyone has to go, set up the sandbags, and everyone stand behind it. We can start taking pot shots at the enemy. At least that's how I see that battle going. Bear in mind, I don't have any mods that work right now where I can actually build catapults or ballistae or anything like that. I've really enjoyed this combination of mods, but it does need a little bit of tweaking. Q1 is wandered away, that's fine. Okay, here we go. To attack Tosai. The time has come. After 364 days, damn near a year to the day since we set out, we can finally attack hated enemies. Let's go. See what we're up against. Not a whole lot of enemies, eh? Should be easy enough. Like, they're really not losing at all. We could have killed these things 2 stages ago. Oh well. Okay, let's make it 35. Zone. Have everyone stay in area. Although, maybe it's not that easy. Maybe I need to unpack all the horses first. The problem with the horses don't actually follow you. Where is that bison wool? Be able to build bags, sandbag. Oh, there was bison wool there. Bison. Where's the rest of the bison? Panicked. That bison. Hang on, lads, get back here. Danny. Up all the bison. All that bison. Righto. You know what? Forget building the sandbags. I don't think we need to. So many people were such badasses. Well within range. The beauty of these composite longbows. I don't even know if it's going to be worth looting anything in the space. And then close in. Oh, there's a big crossbow there. Probably should have hung on to combat command. Base destroyed. Oh yeah. And the infestation. Oh, that's back home. That's fine. Okay, so base destroyed. What did it say? Enemy settlement Tosa has been destroyed. In 3.9 days, your caravan will be attacked by enemies. Begin sending forces to attack the caravan unless it reforms and leaves. More popular with other enemies. Very close to ally. Yep. Excellent. Right, everybody, fan out, destroy enemies. That was easy. Floor in here. You have to claim here, don't you? Anybody bleeding? Popples. Got Reuben. Need to find a bed. Tame. Pickle. Popples. Until he. Already claimed that, haven't I? Why can't I get in there? Spear brew. Steel gibbet cage. Oh, so these are slave keepers. Some rooms here. Like. Very, very simple rooms. Nothing of value, really. Just heal up and get out of here. Hang on, so zone. Restricted. Danny just explores in here. Okay, some gin. What a shit. This guy sucked. Mail, can you into him? You go there. Anybody else? Ending. Ruben has a bruise. His tabard off, damaged. As soon as Van Korpels is treated, which he is, let's hit the road and get out of here. Leave that dude in the horses. Now what items? Bring the ambrosia. Leave the corpses. Take the gin and the beer. Leave the lumber. Crap weapons, some crap armor. Is there anything worth stealing at all? Doesn't seem like it. Dining chairs, beds, urn. Alright. This should be a hell of a lot more of a challenging fight, given that this is a castle. I think that was just a little village. I've never actually attacked villages or castles before. I never knew it was actually comparatively that easy. We've done that a lot earlier. Common worksite farm. I think for my next medieval playthrough, I'm going to do Viking. And I want to have a base and a group of colonists who are basically set up for and given everything that they can, venture out and go on raids as often as possible. Maybe we could do guys, Vikings that use throwing axes or just, you know, just shields and melee weapons. Rating single structure. Wow, look at this. How are we going to get in here? This members. We're actually gonna have to break in. Oh, these are low rock walls, so we can shoot over those. Oi. I think similar to last time, I should just pick rocks and trees to stand behind. Fuck it, just form a line of archers. Get them. I mean, are these all melee weapon users? You kite them and run backwards. How many enemies are there? 17. Okay, so 17 of them versus 20 of us. I think that once we had plate armor and even decent crossbows on everybody, even if it was iron plate armor, it could have been a lot more doable. Focus the closest one down, lads. And look, you only have to kill one or two and they just start fleeing. Look at Ruben running around. Ah, on fire! Yes, the lads. That last time. I claimed this base. Ah, yes. Let's go zone. Area 1. Stand by, go investigate. Ooh. Pemmican, kibble, grapes. No, don't kill the bloody... Oh, the bulls. What's the matter with you? Wine barrels, nice, they're making wine. Their little barracks. Oh, bless their hearts. The base is adorable. That seems to be like the leader's room. Guard post. Uranium plate armor. Oak. These are like little guard rooms. Whoa, a golden longsword. Claim these, make them for medical. Yeah, let's just claim everything. Injured people, rest. We'll let the doctors see to them, and we'll head back to our main base. I think actually that's it. I mean, we've accomplished everything we want to. It was a real big eye-opener how comparatively easy it was. Were they bleeding? Nope. Area is now safe. You can reform the caravan on the world map. Well, I mean, we would need to do one thing, is to get back to our base and then reclaim our base from those insects. Definitely going to take that uranium plate armor. Granite chunks, bunch of rubbish corpses. And military pick. I want to take the golden longsword. Uranium plate armor. I suppose anything that's steel and tainted we should take so I can melt it down, but just trading for steel is a better way of doing it. We'll take this sculpture trophy. I will say that once we get back to the base, there's an infestation we've got to be super careful about. Those insect infestations are nothing to mess with. Already getting some inspiration now for my next playthrough. I think next playthrough I want to be in the frozen tundra, do a Viking playthrough. I'll pick a frozen tundra place that is highly occupied by like other Viking clan type of. We can even, you know, we'll start a base like over here and then we'll wipe out this entire other clan. It involve a lot of raiding, a lot of fighting. I want to see how differently a battle like that went. I mean, this is essentially like role-playing as the English with longbows. But if we sort of role-play as Vikings where, let's say, hell, no one has ranged weapons. Everybody just wears the Viking Guardian armor, the Viking Guardian helmet, and then let's say a round shield and a one-handed axe, or like a bearded axe. I think is the best one-handed axe you can have. Fights are going to be very different. We actually have to run in. I mean, defending to set up the base is going to be super difficult. Get in over here. Oh, careful. Being that close to the hive, we don't want to aggro the hive. Tell everybody to keep for a bit, just until we have treated the wounded and ourselves set up again. For Miran, who has an infection. Drinking coffee and then getting to bed. Let's see, those of you who are injured, apply yarrow cream quickly. Who else is injured? Only Gundy child. The Miran has already got the infection. Animals wandered away, that's totally fine. Everybody on one drink a day just to improve morale. We do a quick leader speech or something. I mean, hell, any kind of party that we can throw to celebrate destroying a harmony event. Well, it needs to be started at a campfire. Do all that. Andy child is sleeping. Inguest. Refuel that in the morning. Then, ironically, the final boss of this campaign is going to be this hive. And not even the two settlements we had near us. Like, unbelievable. Animals wandering away. Mayor 16. Really? Well, I wouldn't want someone to go try to grab it, because that's going to mean that they would go past the hive and probably get themselves killed. Maybe if we do the Viking playthrough, we have everyone use throwing axes and a shield, because the throwing axes double as a melee weapon. So like, you know, you can have a line of Vikings just, you know, just throwing loads of axes from range. And then you can just make them go into melee range. As you can see, I'm terrified of these tortoises. Those tortoises come too close to the hive, they should actually get killed by the insects. I wonder how also, like this is the design of a base that makes the most sense for me. Like if we were to do a Viking base, it would have to be very different. We have to do, like, I don't know, longhouses. I mean, I suppose the little barracks thing also makes sense. Like we wouldn't have any guests ever, we wouldn't bother with guests. This could be like the long hall, chief's room, barracks for the warriors, medical brewery, that would stay the same, that would stay the same. We could use slaves, we could use a lot more slaves, like this could be slave quarters. We have like most of our labor can be done by slaves. Okay, just gonna wait till the morning. I think everybody have some breakfast and morale up again. Okay, everyone. Go get those spiders. Look at the range on these longbows. Isn't this bonkers? I mean, the throwing axes can... I think the range on the throwing axes... Oh. Actually, I mean, if I wanted to do my quote-unquote little, you know, Viking-themed playthrough where you don't just use range weapons like this, it would be hard to even get to this point. Because key to getting the base established like this, I think you have to remember the fact that a lot of the raids towards the end are like 70 enemies. So if I were 20 Vikings, even if they're badasses, they're just going to get swarmed by all the enemies, sheer weight of numbers of the enemies. And some of the tribals that attack you and that you attack, they use only range weapons. So if 20 heavily armored Vikings, even with shields, have to try to run down 70... Oh, you pieces of shit. Destroying my bloody plumbing. A group of 70 enemies, all with bows and arrows, you're just going to get murdered. And also, I mean, I think playing like that, you're going to have constant attrition. People are constantly going to be dying. Stop destroying the bloody plumbing. Still a mad tortoise out there. Get him. Right, we can send everyone to search and destroy now so that they will hunt down these hives. Yeah, there they go. Closer, lads. And they should keep hunting and destroying. Ah, yes. And with that, we're done here. Kind of crazy to believe that the final battle is against a tortoise. And with that, we're all back to normal. Let's see. World conquered. Essentially, we have allies. Allies. There's some other places we could go investigate. Our nearest enemies are over here at Rongoya Fort, and we can see that they weren't that much of a threat. But we've secured our area, built a very imposing base. We've got, what, 20 colonists, of course with some morale problems, but succeeded in creating an impregnable base, a self-sufficient one. I think I'm ready for my next playthrough with possibly a tweaked mod list. I want to keep it medieval, but I definitely want to make sure that the royalty actually works. In the next one, I want to do a more raiding, slave-using, quote-unquote Viking experience, where we're going to build more like, where's the Guardian armor? That Viking heavy Guardian armor. Yeah, smithy, wouldn't it? Lord, look at all that. There we go. Guardian armor. We need to make a Jarl crown, but for that you need Lothar antler, so that would also mean then that as and when we play and these challenges to like hunt a Lothar or, you know, to hunt other enemies like that, we're gonna do that. Cool, this is awesome. I really enjoyed this playthrough. Everyone, thanks for watching, and for those of you who participated, those of you who didn't make it, rip to Marden, rip to Cheney, Tesla, Lumpy, and Oak. 5 deaths. And with that, Stobland has made it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh, hang on, what we need here is a little celebration.
And there was much rejoicing.
Thanks, lads. See you next time. Oh, wait.